Matt Vasgersian back with the minor league pregame show, counting you down to Double-A Texas League Baseball with tonight's version of MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around. Babe Boomer will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Let's go.
He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Keep it rolling.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Maldonado moves over. He's got it one away. So stepping in, number 5, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Babe Boomer.
Wait for your pitch right here. Let's get your pitch.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, see it, drive it. See it, drive it.
The 0-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Schroeder ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Gavin Perkinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
He's running towards second, right side. The second for one. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
All right.
Doug Schroeder will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Babe Boomer steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Come on, baby.
Runner
Get
at
your pitch
first
up.
here,
Thank
one
you.
man
Let's
out.
go.
Pitch out.
We got 2 balls,
Nothing doing.
1 strike.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
And this is a spot where, to me, you don't need to play home run derby here. I mean, if your last name is Pujols or Fielder, maybe, but for a guy like this, you just try to get on base and give your guys a chance to drive you in.
Hey, I need you right here, one time.
Hard liner toward short, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Gavin Perkinson ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Chuck Veras will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
On to first, and the throw goes right by him. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that will compound matters even further. Russ Brown will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet.
And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Omar Gutierrez gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead, but the double play is in order.
Definitely trying to pitch for the ground ball right here, and as a hitter, you've just got to look for something up in that zone, something you can drive.
And taken in out there for the first out. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Arkansas Travelers and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Babe Boomer will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Almanza.
Now to the plate, Martin Almanzar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the 3-0. That's in there, 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
At the plate, Martin Almanzar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, drive it deep, Big Doc. Here we go.
He's going!
Runners off for second, on the ground to the left side. And the throw to first just about takes him out as it skips up and over him.
Well, this game can certainly humble you at times. He makes an A-plus play just to get a glove on the ball, but that throw completely misses its mark. So for all his efforts, he'll wind up getting hit with an error. Unfair.
But he won't have an opportunity to throw either man out. It's ball 4, and the bases are suddenly loaded now with only 1 away.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Brandon Colon will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Maldonado giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And they get the double play at third. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We'll go now to the top of the third. Arkansas leads this thing 4-0. Russ Brown is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit now as that's how the third inning gets underway.
Yeah, more trouble here to start the third inning, and trouble's been his middle name so far. You see the line. That's through just 2 innings of work now. And the way things are going, he may not be sticking around a whole lot longer.
Here we go, infield. Knock it down.
In the dirt here. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot.
Well, here's another look at this on Show Track. And actually, this pitch might not even show up on the graphic. That's how far away from the plate it was. And this will let that base runner take a nice little stroll up to second base.
Hey, got no out.
Here it comes on 1-1. Yeah. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Shot towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting.
In now, Todd Cunningham. He singled his last.
And they take a